Tell me where you at right now. I'm away, I don't wanna play no games. And girl, you know what?
What's going on, plugins? Welcome back to another video. In today's video, I'm going to talk about Kentucky versus Canada in the gold medal game. Before we get into this video, make sure you drop a like, and if you're new here, sub to the channel and become a part of the family. Now let's get into the video. Kentucky has been running through teams in the Global Jam. They advanced to the gold medal game undefeated against Canada. Kentucky has been dominating teams the entire tournament, so they went into this game with a lot of swagger and confidence. Canada came to play in the first quarter and made it a competitive game. At the end of the first quarter, Kentucky had a 25-14 lead. Canada battled their way back into the game with over 7 minutes remaining in the half. They cut the lead 29-24. They were gaining momentum and forced Kentucky to take a timeout. Coach Cal had to make some adjustments so he wouldn't lose the lead going into halftime. Kentucky had a 45-39 lead. In the third quarter, Kentucky turned things up and entered the fourth quarter with a 72-53 lead. At this point, it was a blowout and the game looked like it was over. But Kentucky started the fourth quarter with a bunch of turnovers, and it looked like Canada was going to make a comeback, but Kentucky settled down and kept their lead. They beat Canada 89-72 and won a gold medal. Now let's talk about some of the key players who had a big game for Kentucky. First, let's talk about the MVP for the Global Jam, Antonio Reeves. He had 18 points, 2 rebounds, and 2 assists. He was 4 for 8 from 3, and he was averaging 23 points per game, and he was 56% from 3 per game. So Antonio Reeves deserved to be the MVP. He was by far the best player on the court during the tournament. He looked comfortable from 3. I hope he can perform like this during the season. He probably won't be 56% from 3, but if he can be around 40% for the season, then that would be great. Antonio Reeves is about to have the best season of his college basketball career this upcoming season. He looks poised out there. He's a leader to the freshmen, and he's getting them to play at a high level. He knows how to run this Kentucky offense. If he stays healthy, he's going to be a problem for opposing teams. Justin Edwards was the team's leading scorer. He finished the game with 23 points, 7 rebounds, 2 assists, 2 blocks, 2 assists, and 1 steal. He was getting whatever he wanted this game. He put the team on his back in the first half. He looked more comfortable shooting the ball. He was aggressive driving to the rim, and he was playing some elite defense. He was crashing the boards, and he would be one of the best rebounders on the team. He was getting a lot of second chance points by hustling to the rim and grabbing missed shots. He was overall hustling this game. You can just tell he was giving 100% this game. Justin Edwards is such a versatile player. DJ Wagner finished the game with 13 points, 6 assists, 2 steals, and 1 rebound. He was 6 for 16 from the field, which isn't good. He had some good looks driving to the rim and from 3, but his shot just wasn't falling. But he made up for it being a playmaker this game. He was running the offense and pushing the pace. He was setting his teammates up for good looks. So even though his shot wasn't falling, he made sure his teammates were playing well. He's the point guard of this team, and it's going to be a bunch of games like this during the season where his shot's not falling, and he's going to have to go out there and get assists. DJ Wagner's a star. He doesn't need to score to make an impact on the game. Trey Mitchell had a double-double this game. He finished with 18 points, 11 rebounds, 5 assists, and 1 steal. He was 8 for 12 from the field and 2 for 4 from 3. Trey Mitchell played well the entire tournament. He will be a key piece for this team, getting a lot of minutes. Coach Cal hit big in the transfer portal, getting a versatile player like him. Trey Mitchell has size. He got a nice touch from 3. He can get you a lot of rebounds a game. He plays solid defense, and he's an underrated passer. Jordan Burks has shown during the Global Jam that he can play any position on the team. Coach Cal put him in at center one game, and he looked pretty good at that position. I knew he can play multiple positions, but now that the tournament is over, I feel like he can play 1 through 5. Y'all feel what I'm saying, plugins? Kentucky fans, be on the lookout for Jordan Burks. He's going to be on the court a lot this season. Reed Sheppard has shown during the Global Jam that he can impact the game in many ways. He can be a playmaker, scorer, and an elite defender. Every team needs a player like Reed Sheppard on their team. I'm impressed with how good he's been playing. Going into the season, I thought he would need a few years of college basketball, but now I feel like he can be a one-and-done player. Plugins, drop in the comments if you think Reed Sheppard will be a one-and-done player or not. Robert Dillingham overall struggled during the Global Jam. He could never get his shot going, but I feel like he's going to have some big games during the season. He just needs to get some confidence. I like his game a lot. I believe in his talent, so I hope he plays better during the season. Adou Thero looks ready to step up and make an impact for Kentucky. he'll be one of the best defenders on the team. Kentucky basketball looks like the real deal right now. They got to prove themselves during the season. I have a good feeling about this team. I know some people are saying there's no way they'll win a championship with this team because Coach Cal always seems to mess things up some way, somehow. But I feel like Coach Cal's going to shock everyone. Now, winning a championship is going to be tough. It won't be easy at all. But if Coach Cal wants to get over the hump and finally get a second title at Kentucky, this is his best chance to do it. He won't have a team like this that's stacked with talent for a while. He has a bunch of freshmen who are legit superstars, and he has veterans with experience on the team, so this is a recipe for success. As long as Coach Cal's using the right lineups and making the necessary adjustments during the season, I don't see why they can't make a deep run. So we're going to see what happens. It should be an exciting season. How do y'all feel about this team going into the season? Who's the player you're impressed with, and who's the player you have concerns with? Drop a like on the video and sub to the channel. Make sure you turn on post notifications so you know when I post. I'm glad y'all enjoyed all the Kentucky videos I've been dropping. I appreciate y'all, and I'll see you in the next video. Till next time.